3, 10.
Houston Discovery, how do you read?
9.
Roger roll, Discovery.
Numbers 8. Hi everyone, hello, hope you're well, hope you've had a lovely weekend and you're ready to go with some drama today. So my name is Gemma, if you've not tuned in before, nice to see any new faces out there, lovely to see you. So today's drama session, as you can see maybe if you're a regular, because I'm stood up, is a little bit more movement based. So as with all of these, just do whatever you are comfortable with and whatever your body can do. Lots of these things, most of them in fact, you can do from sitting on a chair. However, I would say if you can stand and do a little bit of gentle movement, definitely give yourself the push to do that, just because it's good for endorphins, it's good for our mind, our body, and hopefully you'll get loads out of the drama session. I think you can get loads out of it either way, but my encouragement is if you can, do it on your feet. Okay, so today is all about, we're going to go on a space mission, okay, and explore a brand new planet. Very exciting. Obviously you're going to need some correct equipment. Don't worry, I've got all of that covered. So first of all, we just need to do a bit of a warm-up. I'm going to do some really gentle stretches. So again, if you want to sit down, that's absolutely fine. But if you can, stand up, and we're going to just start by doing just a really gentle stretch with our neck. So we're going to put our right ear to our right shoulder. Only go as far as is comfortable. They don't need to touch, okay? Just until you feel that pull, and just leave it there. And if you think, oh, I can push a tiny bit more, do, but absolutely don't need to. And back to the centre, and then to the left shoulder. Just till you feel the pull. Back to centre, we'll go back to the right. Centre, left. Okay, this time when we do it, we're going to lean our arm down as well. So our right arm is going to come down as we lean towards our right shoulder, and you're going to feel a bit of a stretch like along here, which is really actually quite nice. Again, just till you feel the pull. And then back to centre, and taking our shoulder, our ear and our arm down just to feel that nice side stretch. Okay, we'll do 2 more of those. Back to centre and down. Just feeling it there. Lovely, okay. We're going to do a gentle stretch up to the ceiling and then down to the floor. Because of the nature of this old filming malarkey, you might not see me at some points, either above or below, I'm not sure, but know that I'm here. Okay, so we're going to stretch up as far as we can with our whole body, so we should feel a stretch all the way through, especially our middle part, our torso here, in our arms and our legs as well. If you can stretch those up, you might want to go onto a tiptoe to stretch your feet as well. And then we're going to reach right down to the floor, as much as you can do. Now, I can't actually touch the floor, especially not on the first go, so don't worry if you can't, just go as far as you can. Just being careful with your back, just go as far as you can until you can feel a pull. Lovely, and then we'll just slowly come back up, don't rush that, and then we're going to reach up to the sky again. Tiptoes if you want to. If you just sat on a chair, just do this with your arms. And then slowly we're going to unwind our vertebrae, our back, all the way down as far as we can go. Lovely. And back, slowly back to the centre, okay? Remember all the time to take a nice deep breath, especially when we're putting our heads down like that. Don't come up too fast. Always keep breathing. So my main tip for today, especially going in space, always keep breathing. Okay, so now we're going to stretch our arms out to the side. As far as you can, you should feel a real nice pull along our arms, as if your fingertips are trying to touch the walls in your space. Okay, then we're going to lean to the right, as far as you can, just until you feel that pull again here. But the arms should be really pulling too. Lean to the left. keeping our hips, I suppose, as central as possible. Back to the centre, to the right again, to the centre, to the left. I can actually touch the wall there, but I'm quite close to my wall, so that's probably why. Okay, we're going to take it from the toes all the way up to the top of our body and do a little bit of a stretch out and a loosen up as well. So you won't be able to see this, I don't think, but I'm going to do some circles with my ankle just to get them loosened up, stretch them out a little bit as well. Go one way, go the other way. You know the drill if you've done this before. Switch legs. Round one way. And back the other way as well. Ooh, little crack in my ankle there. I think that's a good thing. Okay, can now do that same thing but from the knee. So keeping your balance if you can, hold on to the wall if you need to or a table or something, and switch directions. And then onto our left leg, left knee I suppose, just using that knee joint to draw circles with our foot. And in the other direction. Oh, sure you did that better than me. And then we're going to just shake out our legs. So doing a bit of a running on the spot. If you sat down, give them a shake. Even if you stood up, give them a shake. Whatever gets them moving. Excellent, okay? We're going to do some circles with our hips. One way, so whichever way you want. Just because we've had that stretch down the side. Shake that out and round the other way. Stretching that out. And then a bit of a shake of the hips. A little boogie. Lovely. Then we'll do our, I was going to call them ankles. Wrists. Round. And the other way. Lovely. Could have done these together actually. Ooh. It's trickier than it sounds actually, but if you can do it, oh, it's like a little dance. Opposite direction. Oh, they did their own thing then. Okay, give them a little shake out. I'm going to do it with our shoulder joint now. Big circles. Oh, another one. Really stretch with that as well. And back the other way. Okay, we'll do the other arm again. Could have just done them at the same time. Big stretches and big circles, as big as you can comfortably. Change direction. This also helps with that side stretch. Now this is the classic, if anyone can do this. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see me doing this in the frame. We're going to do one arm forward, one arm backwards. Good luck. This is hard. I think I'm doing it. Did you do it? Well done if you did. Okay, shake your arms out. Give them a good shake. Get your whole body involved in this last sort of shake. Bit of a loose shake with our head. Not going to go too wild with the head shakes. Whew. Okay, brilliant. We should feel a bit stretched, a little bit warmed up. Okay, I'm going to teach you something now which some of you will know from my classes if you've been in the pyramid with me. If not, I'll take it slow. It's going to get our brains hopefully tuned in and warmed up as well. So there are 4 commands. There's a give me 1, a give me 2, a give me 3 and a break it down. Here we go. Give me 1 goes like this. So it's a clap, click, clap, and there is a rhythm with it. It's not an even. Anybody who does music, it's not an even beat. So it's not clap, click, clap. It's clap, click, clap. Sort of a syncopated and off the beat rhythm. Okay. So let's try that together. It's a clap, click, clap. Try that. Give me 1. Clap, click, clap. Again. Give me 1. Clap, click, clap. Nice. Hopefully we've got that. It's dead simple. Give me 2. It follows the same trend. It's, so as you would expect, 2 claps, click, clap. You would expect maybe 2 claps at the end, but it's not. It's just 2 claps, click, clap. Let's try that. Give me 2. 1, 2, click, clap. Again, give me 2. Give me 2. Very good. Give me 1. Very good. Give me 1. Give me 2. Okay. Hopefully we've got those 2. If you feel like I have not got that at all, Gemma, just rewind the video a tiny bit, do that section again, okay? Hopefully I'm not going too fast. So give me 3, mixes it up a bit, doesn't do what you would expect it to do. This is give me 3. Why? Why? No one knows the answer to the question why, but that's how it goes. So it's 2 claps, click, 3 claps, click, 3 claps, click, 1 clap. Strange. It's a 2, click, a 3, click, a 3, click, and a 1. And these I'm talking about are the claps. Really slow again. Give me 3 is 1, 2, click, 1, 2, 3, click, 1, 2, 3, click, 1. Let's do that together. Give me 3, nice and slow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. We'll do it now without me saying the words, okay? Give me 3. Amazing. If you need to practice that, press pause on the video, just practice that a couple of times, you'll get it. We're going to speed it up a slightly little bit, just a tiny bit. So we'll, give me 3, we'll go like this. Amazingly well done, anybody who joined in with that. So let's try them. Give me 1. Easy. Well done. Give me 2. Excellent. Give me 3. Amazing. Anybody who could do that, amazing. Anybody who can't, don't you worry at all because it's really hard. Okay, break it down. It's our last one. Okay, it's very easy. It's different, but it's very easy. So we do a sort of clap, but on our chest. Click, chest. There's 3 parts to break it down. I'm going to do the whole thing for you actually, so you see it. So it's. But if you break it down, it's just a clap, chest, click, chest, twice. And in the middle of that is a number, give me 1. And then back to that. Okay, hope that makes sense. So break it down, we do this first, and give me 1, and back to the chest, click chest. Let's try that all together, break it down all together. We'll do it nice and slow. Break it down. So chest, click, chest, 1, click, 1, chest, click, chest. Get in there, okay? Let's do break it down a couple more times and then we'll just call some out and see how we get on. Honestly, don't worry. You can always go back and revise them, practice them, and it does take a little while to get them, so do not panic. Okay, so break it down again. We've got 1. Again, break it down. Chest, click, chest, clap, click, clap, chest, click, chest. One more time, break it down. Very good, very good. Okay, I'm going to call some out. We'll see how we get on. Do not panic. Do not worry, just do your best and enjoy it. Okay, give me 1. Give me 3. Give me 2. Break it down. Give me 2. Give me 2. Give me 1. Break it down. Give me 3. Okay. We'll leave it there. Well done. Thank you so much if you got involved with that and threw yourself into it, because it is pretty tricky. If you want to practice, just rewind a little bit and do all of that section again. I will try and remember that we will bring that into another session at some point. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to grab my book, find out what we're doing next. I remember. Okay, so because today we're going into space, obviously, we need to practice moving in different environments. We're going to find whatever planet you land on, it's not going to be anything like Earth. So it's probably not going to be anything like these things here either, but we're just going to practice moving our bodies in different environments, different spaces. So I'd like you to move as though you were doing this thing, or you were in this place, or react. So if you're doing this from a chair, react to the world and the environment changing around you. Okay, so first one, I'm going to do them with you. First one's really simple, really easy. We're going to move or react as though we were on a surfboard. Okay, so get on your surfboard, you ready to go out into the waves? You decide, it might be really big surf, it might be quite small, you might fall off. Be careful. Oh. You might get water in your face. Is it hot? Is it cold? Are there any dangerous things around? You might go low, you might go high. On a surfboard. You might just be singing the Beach Boys, having a lovely time. There we go. Ooh. Surfboard and you ran. Good job. Okay. Next we are going to climb a mountain. Okay. We're going to get to the top. We're going to celebrate that. So off we go. You might have some pickaxes with you, you might have some walking sticks, you might just be climbing with your bare hands. Off we go. Oh, it's quite hard work. Don't look down. Oh. Keep climbing. Keep climbing. Oh, a bit of rock fell away from me then, so just be really careful. It might not be stable. On mountain climbing. Oh my gosh, I can see the top. I can see the top. So. And now we're at the top. Decide. Is it foggy? Can you see anything? Or can you see an incredible view? Is there a team of you? Are you helping your team up? Come on, high five in them. We made it. We did it. Oh my goodness. We're going to take a picture, probably. Selfie. Made it. Do a little video. Step away from the edge maybe for safety. Enjoy this moment. You've achieved it. You got to the top of the mountain. Well done. Okay, another environment then. Right, walking through a storm. Now you might not have loads of space, you might have loads of space. Whatever you've got to imagine you're moving. And if you're staying seated for this, imagine you're just maybe the storm's the thing that's moving past you. Okay, so here it comes. The storm is coming. It's actually tougher than you think it's going to be. Gosh. Head down. One step at a time. Oh, the rain's coming now. Sorry, rain. So I just got to wait. you. Go as much as you can. Protect yourself in with your arm. Eventually. Oh, the storm is going to pass. My goodness. Wow. That was intense. Well done, everyone. We got through the storm. What's next? Okay, so this one's a little bit different. We are in a stadium, and I think when I was writing this, I thought this is very odd because this hasn't happened for such a long time for any of us. You're at a concert, you're in a stadium, and it is crowded. You're trying to get through, maybe you're on your way to the toilet, trying to find your seat again, your friends, trying to get close to the front, whatever. Okay, so we're imagining this different environment where we're squished a little bit with lots of other people, which actually feels, interestingly, very alien at the moment. So off we go, there we are. And if you're in your seated position, people are rushing past you, and you get something spilt on you. Hey, watch it. Ow! What? Just pushing through. You have to get your elbows involved. Sometimes you've got to do that just to get through. Can you see your friend? Can you see what you're looking for? Are you having a brilliant time? Can you hear the music on the concert? You just want to get closer to the front. Squeeze into it. Making yourself as small as possible. Can you see anyone? Are you nearly there? And you're hoping there won't be a queue. Just squeezing through as much as you can. It's all at one point. There's a lot of people. Yes, you finally make it to wherever you wanted to be. Well done. Okay, the final environment then we're going to imagine that we are in is somewhere where it's dangerous and you cannot be seen. Okay? Good luck. Can't be seen. You can decide what this place might be. Maybe this is like a new planet, or maybe it's in some territory you shouldn't be in, but just small movements, slow movements. You might need to pause for a moment, listen. Can you hear something? You need to move out of this position. To get to safety. Keep moving. Keep listening. You might have to lower. Keep moving. Keep thinking, where are they? The people that can't see you. I have to do some quick movements. Some slow movements. The coast is clear. Don't worry, the danger has gone. Yes, we made it through. Well done, everybody. They are the environments. We've got through them all. And if you like, in some ways that's like your training before you go into space, because that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so this is it. We're going into space. My task for you is going to be a pausing task where you're going to pause the video. You need to prep your spacecraft. Okay, you're going to decide what it looks like, where the controls are, how spacious it is, how many people are in there. Okay, I'm going to ask you to pause the video, really visualise that as much as possible. So I might be imagining a circular craft. You might be imagining like a Star Trek style massive machine rather than just like a rocket. Whatever you want. I'd like you to, so your space mission is about to begin, so you need to create your spacecraft basically. And I'd like you to be really thorough about knowing where things are, where the buttons are, where you speak to control how your safety things work, if you're seated, if you're stood, whatever. Okay, so it's time to create your spacecraft. Off you go. Right, welcome back. Hopefully you have now got your spacecraft sorted in your mind. You know where everything is, the buttons, the controls, because it's time for the countdown. So get yourself in your spacecraft, get yourself comfortable, get whatever safety things you need to be in place before countdown now. Okay? Now after we've done, I'm going to count down for us and we're going to blast off. After that's happened, I'd like you to imagine how the atmosphere and the environment changes around you as you're going into space, but also as you're establishing yourself in orbit, I guess, or in space. What can you see out the window? How do things change for you? How does your body adapt? Once you're safely in space, floating around, and you're comfortable with that environment, you can press play again on the video. So once I get to blast off, just press pause, and then just imagine going up, this goes like this, and maybe you start to feel light. Now, this is your space mission. It doesn't have to be scientific or accurate. So if you want, you don't have to be light when you get into space. It could be that your legs are really heavy and every movement is really difficult. It might be that it makes your voice go really high and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, so your choice, be creative with your space mission. There's nothing sciencey about it today. Okay, so let's get ready for our countdown. On blast off, press pause, and then head up into space. Once you're safely in there, press play again. Okay, so 10.
Houston Discovery, how do you read?
9.
Roger, roll, Discovery.
Numbers 8.
Discovery, roger, go, throttle up.
7.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
5.
You ever been to Disneyland?
4. 3.
Affirmative.
2.
Roger that, Sally.
1. Blast off! Hello, welcome back everybody. So right now I think I'm speaking to you and you're in space. So if you like, I'm mission control, speaking to you in space. What is it like up there? Is everyone okay? Anyone had any sickness? That can happen. Okay, I hope it's not made too much of a mess. Right, so your mission now that you're up in space, is to land on a planet. If you want to, you can imagine you're in our solar system, okay? So you can pick one of our planets, Saturn, Mercury, whichever you want. However, if you want to go into a magical solar system that doesn't actually scientifically exist and use our imaginations to create a brand new one, that sounds amazing. That's what I'd be encouraging you to do. Create a brand new solar system. There's planets all over the place. They can have different names, whatever names you want them to have. If you want to call them Ralph, Jeffrey and Sarah, you can. Or if you want to call them Stardust and Volcano and Rose Petals Planet, whatever you want, okay? So you're in your own different solar system now. So decide what planet you're going to land on, give it a name. It's completely your choice. Now you need to decide what sort of planet they might be. So it could be a hot planet. Before you land on that planet, you need to know what gear you need, okay? It might be a wet planet. You might need a wetsuit. You might need scuba gear. It might be a really dangerous planet. There could be wars happening on there, okay? It might be a gassy planet that can make you fall asleep. So you need some preparations before you land on that. So I want you to now think about the planet that you are going to land on, okay? I would say we'll pause the video again now, consider the planet and all the precautions you need before you land on it, and then we will land there, okay? So what planet is it? What's its name? What are the conditions like? What safety stuff do you need? Off you go. Okay, welcome back. This is Mission Control. You've made your decision on your planet, you're up in space, in your rocket, in your spacecraft. It's time to land on your chosen planet. So get all of the things you need. Now your mission when you're on there is to get some samples, okay? I'd like you to collect samples of life on that planet. So it does need to have some form of life. That doesn't need to be humans or aliens or plants even. It could be something tiny in the water, a little sort of tadpole type creature. It could just be a bit of soil or some sand, or it could be some ash from the volcano, okay? It could be an animal if you're going to be able to do that, if there is that on there. It could be just a sample of the water. It could be a machine if they've got such things. Okay, so that is your mission. So your next job is to land successfully on your planet, get out of your spacecraft with whatever equipment you might need and something to store your samples in, and start looking for some life. Now, I've got to tell you, there's going to be something along your journey that is going to cause you a problem, okay? It could be an attack. It could be an accident. You might fall down something. Something that looks safe might not be. It could be a lack of equipment. You could get there and you realise, actually, I need breathing equipment. You're going to have to go back to your rocket, find something appropriate, okay? It could be something unexpected in the atmosphere. Maybe it makes things melt away, or it's really hot, or it makes you laugh a lot and you can't do your samples. It makes you sneeze. It could be like hay fever, anything. You might meet someone, that could be a problem. You might come across someone, are they friendly, are they not? Are they going to help you, are they not? Are they going to try and persuade you to stay? Are you going to get back to your rocket and it's gone? So, your mission now, get on board that planet, look for your samples of life. I'd like you to collect a couple and encounter a problem. That problem can be anything you like, okay? Right, I'm going to leave you to that because that is quite a mission. So, land on the planet, get out with all the safety equipment, try and find some samples of life and encounter a problem. You're going to press pause. When I come back to see you, you should be back on your spacecraft. Good luck, astronauts, space missioners, and be careful. Welcome back. Hello. How are you? I hope it went really well. I hope there aren't any injuries out there. Nothing too terrible happened. Have you all got your samples of life from your planets? I hope so. Well done, well done, well done, everybody that did get things. I would love to hear your planet name and what life samples you found, what your problem was. If you want to write some comments underneath, that would be amazing. I would love to hear them, and I see all the comments, so I'd really love to see them. Okay, main thing now, we need to get back home. So we're going to get back into our machine, our rocket or whatever it is. Get any of your equipment off. If you've got breathing equipment, you might want to take that off. Get things back ready. Store those samples of life very carefully. Put them somewhere that they're going to be safe on the journey back. Okay, and our last task for today, and I'm going to leave you with this, is in fact, no, I'm going to do a countdown. We'll get us up into space, then I'll tell you what the last task is. Okay, so are we ready in our spacecrafts for the return trip? Okay, everybody hopefully can still press the buttons and stuff. Here's your countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, go back, planet, 4, ooh, there's the person I met, or alien, 3, 2, 1, and blast off! So allow all of the things that happened to you the first time to happen to your body, all the different changes that happen. And everyone's surviving okay. Hopefully, you are up in space safely. Whatever happened to your body last time, let that happen to to you again, okay? So hopefully now, I see you all, you're in space. Now your last mission and the last task, and I'm going to leave you here, is on your way back to Earth, there's going to be a moment where you stop and you can see our planet Earth from the window. Okay, it's going to look so beautiful, green and blue. You're going to take a moment to just think about what that might feel like to see Earth from your window. You're not on it yet, you're just looking at it. And I'd like you to think about what is the most sacred or special things on that planet to you, okay? And I think what's happened in lockdown recently, we've all probably started to think a little bit more about what's really important to us. So while you're up in space looking at Earth, you think of a couple of things that are most special to you and sacred to you about this planet. It could be the environment and keeping the planet healthy. It could be your dog, okay? It could be your family. It could be the animals of the planet. It could be a space that you love, a park, a beach, anything. I want you to just think of a couple of things that are really special to you about Earth. It's quite a nice reflective thing to do on our way back, on our journey back from space. And I'm going to leave you there and say thank you so much for coming on this adventure with me this week. I hope you've enjoyed it and have a brilliant week. And if you can share with me any of the things that happen on your adventure, I would really love that. Thank you. Okay, have a great week. Have a great journey back to Earth. Make it home safely. Goodbye.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful.
You want us to take it up in the hangar, Joe?
We're going to dust it off first.